Hello there. I want to just real quick spend a few moments with this Pocahontas portrait. As I noted, this portrait is it's taken from real life. The person who painted, who drew it, saw Pocahontas, and it's a little different. Would you agree than the other ones that we looked at from a European perspective? Remember in the John White image, we said the woman isn't looking at us and she's almost kind of got like a whatever expression, or kind of like amused by us, but she's certainly not looking at us. And then in the DeBry picture, we said she's looking at us, which is a bold thing to do. uh, Check, good job on being bold. Except in this portrait, it's not so much that she's being bold, it's this kind of a seductive gaze, right? And it's again trying to lure Europeans to the New World. But again, look at this image here. Pocahontas is looking at us. I suppose it means she's got her eyes a little sort of off to the side, but still she's looking at the viewer. And her expression almost seems to say, like, bring it, right? I mean, she's not, it doesn't look as though she's backing down. It's not suggestive. It's strong. That expression has it conveys a sense of strength. She is certainly reflective of the Elizabethan period, and the way that she's wearing the dress that she's wearing. She has a beaver hat. So very much trying to show, like, oh, look, these, Native Americans, we're not going to refer to them as Native Americans, like these savages is right how the English are going to see them, can be civilized, right? Look what we can do. So just like these were advertisements for the New World, these images that we looked at before, in some degrees, this is an advertisement. This portrait is an advertisement for, look what we can do as English men and women. We can, give these people in the New World Christianity, and we can, put them in clothes. So in that respect, perhaps the image is a reflection of ways in which we could maybe suggest that Pocahontas is being manipulated. It's also an advertisement for the New World too, in terms of she's wearing the beaver hat. But again, I think there's also something to say for the way in which Pocahontas, if we want to try to give her some agency, that expression is a fierce expression. She's not backing down. The other thing to think about too is the writing that appears underneath the image. This word right here, this long word that starts with an A, is the Powhatan word for what we call Virginia. So that's the word that is for her homeland. And the only way the Englishman could know that is if she told him, right? So that's suggestive in some way of her having, some control and some voice in this image. The inclusion of this word for her traditional homeland. The other thing to think about too, in terms of maybe why she took this journey, is sure, it's an advertisement for the New World, we said, from the perspective of the English, but for Pocahontas and for her people, again, we looked at this marriage as a marriage that is benefiting both communities, right? And maybe that's why Pocahontas agreed to it, and that's why Rolfe agreed to it. And so in some respects, maybe she goes to England to kind of see, like, what's next? What are we up against? There were other Native American individuals who traveled with her. And the idea really is that they're also there to kind of bear witness and document, like, what is there, to kind of get a sense of maybe what's next or what's coming. So in this way, she's kind of gathering information. And again, that perspective gives her a little bit more agency, and maybe speaks to maybe what some of her motives were. All right. If If you've got any questions, you can put those in the discussion board. I hope you're doing well. Take care.